Welcome to Blue Lake. If you're new to my channel, my name is Byron. The title of my channel is Traveling with Promise. I'm on my channel. You'll see me chasing waterfalls. You'll see me hiking, sightseeing, and then just sharing my moments with the world. Today I'm at the Brainard Rec Area. I visited this trail of Mitchell Lake about 2 months ago. The entire trailhead was full with snow. So this whole lake in front of you, which is Blue Lake, was totally filled with a frozen lake. And there were about 3 or 4 different waterfalls along the Mitchell Lake trailhead that you could enjoy. But with the temperature changing, the climate changing, the season changing, all the waterfalls that I was excited to see today are all unfortunately dried up, especially the staircase one. But it's all good. Blue Lake here is amazing. It's pretty much it's like a bluish green lake. Gives you some remnants of Lake Halawala. Not quite that hue of color, but just like the pictures I saw that I took and videos that I took 2 months ago, it's clearly the patches of lake that was not frozen. You can see that it was a bluish green lake, and it is. So this is Blue Lake as a whole. I'm currently sitting behind a rock, hideaway rock area, I would say. So it's a big, huge rock sculpture behind me, but it provides shade. But it also provides me the ability to block the wind from coming at my back, and gives me one of the most beautiful views of Blue Lake. So everyone, life gives you moments like this in which you just have to enjoy it. I actually said after I visited the first time that I said I probably would never come back to Brainard Lake because I had to hike from the visitor center 2.5 miles just to get to Brainard Lake. Then I had to hike from Brainard Lake to get to Long Lake. And then I hiked all along Lake Isabelle Lake, Lake Isabelle, Jean Lonnie Loop, and then left there and went to Mitchell Lake. And Mitchell Lake and Blue Lake. Last night, some told me just to go on the rec.gov app. And last night, getting same day, getting next day reservation is tough. And I was able to get 5 a.m. to 8. Entry window, that's when I came in. I got here a little around 8. Just before 8 o'clock this morning. So only cost me $2 because I got an annual pass, or a free annual pass with my military service, being a disabled vet. So it's pretty much, it would have cost $16, but if you're a disabled vet or have a free annual pass, or if you purchase an annual pass, it only costs you $2. And most reservations at most national parks, for the most part, is just $2. Some may charge you $14 for your vehicle, which that probably would have been $16 just for my vehicle, $14 for the vehicle, and $2 for the time entry. But YouTube, as I stated on this journey of 2024, it's has its ups and downs. I'm not going to say that it's been overly pleasant, but I believe in this season that I'm going into, it's going to be one of the best seasons of my life. I know the federal government fiscal year starts on October 1st, so it appears that a lot of the jobs that I applied for earlier in the year, like in January, February, and March, a lot of the windows for that role was open from the beginning of the year up until this week or next week. There, because usually as it comes down to federal agencies, budgeting takes precedent over personnel. So I totally get it. But just to give you some good news, if you are new to my channel and my journey of changing careers and starting a new chapter, I do have two current offers with the federal government. They're both in the DMV area. So I have an offer with the Department of Homeland Security, which I received that offer in May. But with the security clearances, they were behind. So I had my security clearance interview last week. I believe it went well. And so that role is in Virginia for the Department of Homeland Security. And the most recent offer I received was from the VA, so Veteran Affairs. That's in the DC area. So I'm pretty stoked about those two opportunities. I do have I got a lot of applications out that's been referred to the hiring manager. So what that means when you apply for any government jobs, once you upload your resume to the website and your documents, you can keep applying and just click on the uploaded documents you already have, and they pretty much go through a screening test. And if you get through the screening test, then you get pushed to the hiring manager. So I do have an interview scheduled for this coming Thursday. I forgot what agency that's with. What agency is that with? I can't remember what agency is that with. And I got another interview next week. So the good thing about it is the last couple of weeks I've had 8 to 10 interviews. Which has been phenomenal for me. That's the only thing that's really going good right now, because my 49ers suck right now. To the point that I've been a season ticket with the Niners going on 4 years. And I hadn't missed a 49er game, home or road, up until the Minnesota game this year. So we're talking 3 years straight, not missing a game outside of the Super Bowl. And being that we went to Minnesota last year, I really didn't want to go to Minnesota again this year. So I didn't go to Minnesota this year, and we lost. We never went to Minnesota. We haven't won in Minnesota since 1992. So 32 years. The next game, LA. I made a business decision with LA because SoFi Stadium is a nice stadium, but oftentimes those tickets could end up being $700-$800. Then you gotta look at flights, rental cars, hotels. I didn't really want to spend. I didn't have $2,000 to spend anyway between a hotel, a rental car, a game ticket, and a flight. So, and we lost a heartbreaker, so that really sucked. So, and we have so many people that's hurt right now, which sucks. So they never had a lot of people that hurt. It kind of makes it hard to want to go to some of the games. We already had Chris McCaffrey on our, so he just we took a personal flight to Germany just to see a specialist, just to check out his Achilles tendonitis. So that worries me from that end. Then Debo's out. He was out. He's probably gonna be out another game. And then Kittle was out. And then when I looked at going into that Rams game, so we already had Kittle out, Debo out, and we had CMC out. But Boza and Ward was also on the injury report. And judging how Ward played against the Rams, I think he should have sat out. He gave up one of the biggest plays of the game. I think it was about, 40, 50 yards. I'd rather you be at your best on the football field than go out there 75% and get burnt on routes and cost us the game. We lost the game for several reasons against the Rams. All right, We really couldn't get any pressure on Stafford. So anytime that a good quarterback like a Peyton Manning, a Tom Brady, a Matt Stafford, they're going to look at how we're lined up, and then once they see how we lined up, they're going to shift coverage to where it needs to go. And Stafford did a wonderful job in the second half of just audibling at the line based on what he saw. And every time he made that call, he made that change, it was a big play. Each and every time. So and then we got Ronnie Bell. So Ronnie Bell had 2 drops. But what sucks about it all was Jennings had 175 yards, 11 catches, 3 touchdowns. Purdy only had 8 incomplete passes, 7 of them were drops. You know, we can't win that way. To take away what Jennings and Purdy did in that game sucked. Like, we talk about hitting on all cylinders. There was no match for it. But I have a lot of questions. Next question I have. I'm not sure why Chris Conley wasn't in the game. Jacob Cowley, heard a lot about him from Kyle Shanahan and everything. Why wasn't Jacob Cowley at least in the game? You know, we're sitting here, the game on the line, still in good shape, and you throw the ball to Ronnie Bell. He's trying to catch it with his body and not his hands. They went right off his chest. And then I forgot the defensive back we picked up, Campbell. Campbell's trash. Campbell is trash. Rams already had a game plan for him to pick on him and get him in coverage and exploit it, and they did it. One of the biggest plays we gave up was Campbell in coverage. So it's just a situation in which to lose a game that way sucks. And it's not that we lost it, it's it's what's behind that loss. You know, we lost a division game to the Rams. The Rams had 4th and 5th stringers in the game. We had 3rd stringers in the game, and our 3rd stringers could not beat their 4th and 5th stringers. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Another thing I looked at is that's our 2nd NFC loss. Like prior to this game, Brock Purdy pretty much had a record like Lamar Jackson has against the NFC. He was like prior to the Minnesota loss, it was 14 and 1 going into the Minnesota game against the NFC. So when we lost to the Vikings 14 and 2, now he's 14 and 3. That was his first division loss. And what sucks is we're 1 and 2. The Rams are also 1 and 2, but the thing about their 1 and 2 is their one win is in the division. So they have a 1-game lead on us. So they got the tiebreaker. So that sucks. Another thing is now we got 2 NFC losses. So, but because of how I feel about now hearing the news yesterday that Hargrave tore his tricep, he's out for the year. And Purdy has back spasms, so he's day-to-day. So I had already put my the next couple games, home games, tickets on Ticketmaster already because I'm not flying to a game which all of our players ain't playing. Like I did that last year for the Rams game at home, a meaningless game. And our players just played one series or two series, and that was it. That was a wasted trip to Cali, and we lost to the Rams for the first time in like since we lost to them in the NFC Championship, but in the regular season, almost 4 or 5 years without losing to them. So it's just situations like that. I have lost weight. I'm just making adjustments because how this looks, it makes me look like I'm bigger than I am, and I'm not. So that's all flat. So it's just moments like that. So I have listed both tickets on there. So the tickets against the Patriots on Sunday is on Ticketmaster, and I also have the Cardinal game on Ticketmaster. So I put it at a crazy price because I sit in the champion section. In the champion section, you get free food, free fountain drinks, and etc. There, cushion seats, United Club access. Inside the United Club, free pizza, fries, hot dogs, snacks, so candy, popcorn, pretzels, ice cream, fountain drinks, nachos. Like it's galore. All that's free. I have both tickets on Ticketmaster starting out at $900 a piece for those tickets. When I get back to my car today on my way back, I'll check and see if it's been sold or not. If it hasn't been sold today, I'll probably knock $50 off and get it to maybe drop it down to $850 for the Patriots game. But the Arizona tickets, for what I have my game, for what I have it listed as, is people have tickets for our home game against Arizona at $978, $77. I think I put matter of fact, I stand corrected. The Patriots game I have on Ticketmaster for $900. The Arizona game I have for $977. I saw several people have tickets priced at $978 or more. So I went $1 cheaper than what they were offering. So, but back to life as a whole, guys. I am doing pretty good. I got this Warner Raleigh towel at a game last year. I packed it with me because my nose is running. But I do want to say something else to everyone that's been supporting me since I started in May. My goal was I set a lofty goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers in a 3-month span. That was my plan. So I was hoping by August I would have 1,000 subscribers, and then I had to work on the daunting journey of getting 3,000 hours and then 4,000 hours. So I was able to get 1,000 subscribers in under 3 months. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, who likes my comments, that likes my content, that's commenting, and has subscribed so far. I really appreciate your efforts there. I currently have 1,172 subscribers, so that's already 172 more than I was expected. But I'm on the cusp of 300 watch hours. So if you're someone who likes my content, definitely take a look at my channel. Subscribe to the channel. I built about 20 playlists, places I've visited so far. That way you could actually, instead of going through thousands of videos, you can just go to if you want to look at waterfalls a particular day, you can just go to my waterfalls playlist. Or you want to look at the waterfalls I have at Rocky Mountain National Park, waterfalls at Roosevelt National Park, and etc. They're all broken down specifically to that playlist name tag. like. And if you're not a subscriber and you see some content that you like, definitely get as involved as you can. Whether it's liking, commenting, or subscribing, I appreciate everything that everyone does to make me get better. Now, I have learned a lot over the last 3 months on YouTube. One of my biggest opportunities when I started out was just coming up with some good naming conventions and some SEOs that will actually help me get views and etc. So over the last 3 to 4 weeks, I've really gotten better at naming titles. I've been using ChatGPT to get my SEOs, and I've been using ChatGPT for a while, but apparently I wasn't telling ChatGPT what I needed, and because I wasn't telling them what I needed specifically, the titles they were giving me wasn't hitting. But when I put in keywords of what I needed, then it actually started hitting. So, and over the last week or so, as I do an audit on my channel every week. So I look at anything I've uploaded over a week or two out, and if it's not at least on the short side, if it's not at least 400 plus views, that to me is an indication for me if the shorts would do well to get that around 400 views or something. But if it hasn't got to like 400 views or anything, then I pretty much just I delete it, and then I come back and I re-upload them. So now with the new SEO titles I'm getting from ChatGPT, I'm able to now just get better at my name and titles. Some of the wildlife videos that I captured months ago are really taking off. Over the last 2 days, I've uploaded some videos of moose, marmots, elk, deer, and etc. And they're getting hits. I've had some that got 4, 5, 6, 7,000 views, which is amazing. So today, stay tuned tonight, guys and ladies. I got some content today that's going to rock your world. I've came in contact with 3 mooses today. A mother moose and a baby moose and a bull moose. This bull moose today was the biggest moose. I feel like every time I see a bull moose, it's bigger than the last one. This bull moose here is the biggest bull moose I've ever seen. And the crazy thing about the bull mooses and the other 2 mooses I saw, they're all just sitting down in the cut today. But that bull moose was just sitting down right on, like maybe 2 feet from the trailhead, and I got within 3 feet of that bull moose. I got several pictures of the bull moose. I got content galore today. I got enough content for shorts. I took a couple short videos, a couple long form videos, all of that. So I can't wait to get back and start uploading material and content tonight. I got some crazy content today with the mooses. I think I've captured at least about 10 to 12 videos today. So far, I took about 20 or 30 pictures. So it's going to be some great content. So stay tuned today for the rest of my content. Being that the waterfalls are dried up on this trailhead, I'm probably going to take a few more pictures and videos, and I'm going to probably go back to Long Lake. I visited that 2 months ago along with this Mitchell Lake Trail, and I missed Lake Isabelle last time, so I'm going to make sure that I go to Lake Isabelle today. And the thing about me having a time entry, I was able to drive up there and I have to hike. In addition couple, husband and wife, on the way up here about possibly going to Little Blue Lake. Heard it was about a mile away from here, but I'm not sure if I want to. Not sure I want to hike it or not, so probably not going to hike it. This is not my stomach, guys. So as you can tell, this is flat. This is just trying to stay warm. I got I packed my 49 gloves to keep my hand warm too today. Being that it was windy out. Had some snacks in my pocket. So it's overall, guys. Again, thank you all so much for all that you do to contribute to my channel. I really appreciate it. These are the 49 gloves. I bought them earlier last year. It was a two-piece set. It was a sweater hat and these mitts. So 49 mitts. My hands are getting a little cold, so I'm on my mitts just to stay warm. I'm enjoying life as right now, guys. So thank you to everyone who's encouraged me, who's prayed for me, who's been along this ride with me, changing careers and starting a new chapter. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your likes, all the love that you've given me so far. So, and as I stated when I started this channel on May 19th, I want to continue to build work in progress. I want to continue to learn. And as I continue to learn and get better, I will definitely provide better content as promised. So I am definitely going to continue doing that for you all. And like I'm stating, taking a step in the right direction. Oh, wow. Regarding everything so far, I don't know what that was a marmot or what, but a wildlife animal just literally just ran across in front of me. He just peeked out. Yep, there you go. He's peeking out again. It's not I couldn't get it on my camera, but yeah, just thank you for everything that you guys are doing. I really appreciate it so far. I almost got my back against here, got my legs out, just stretching my legs out and everything. I got my camera on my camelback against a rock, so my camelback is laid. I got my camelback against the rock I'm sitting on. Is a big boulder, different elements of rock that's going on a decline. So I got my camelback right in front of me, and then I got a rock that's probably about this big, sitting on the camelback, and then I got my phone against the rock. So, and I learned about this director view feature on Android a few weeks ago. So now it just gives me the ability to show views that I have in front of me, but also be able to speak through what's on my mind, giving a play-by-play, and etc. So I've been on video for about 29 minutes. I'm probably gonna close up within the next few seconds. I'm gonna take a few more pictures. I'm gonna bypass Little Blue Lake because I don't want to do it. And as far as a fitness journey, when I did this in June, I had to stop at least 4 or 5 times. Today, nothing. I literally got out of my car. I couldn't decide if I wanted to bring my backpack or bring my camelback. So I pretty much had to unpack my backpack and put it in my camelback. I have a big 3-liter camelback, and it's similar to, it's almost like a military grade camelback. It, it's black, army green, and it's black, army green, and brown, pretty much. I got a big a big zipper component inside with the chambers with the 3-liter tank, and then I have 2 outside compartments that's huge and everything as well. So got my cords, got my power bank, got my first aid stuff, so band-aids, my essential oils, my snacks. If I get sore, I got my copper sleeve for my elbow, wrist, knee, or ankle, and etc. So, like I said, it's been a great day so far. I'm gonna probably walk a couple more sides of Blue Lake and take a few more pictures, and then take a few more videos, and then I'm gonna head back to my car, and I'm gonna drive just a driveway down, because the next driveway down from this trail from Mitchell Lake is Long Lake, so I'm just gonna go down there and just park at Long Lake, and then do Long Lake again, do Gene Lawn and Trailhead, Lake Isabelle. Then I'm gonna call it a day. But again, everyone, thank you so much for everything that you do for me and my channel. I really appreciate it. If you want to support my channel, in addition to subscribing, liking, and comment, I do have a Cash App. The name of my Cash App is Living with a Purpose 20. So if you type in Living with a Purpose 20, you'll see my initials pop up. So BP. So Bravo, Papa. That's what happened. So B as in boy, P as in po boy, type deal. Any contributions that you make is going to be for the enhancement of my content. I do wish to get either a Sony, a Canon, or a Sony, a Canon, or another brand camera, so I don't have to rely on my phone like I am right now. So I can get better pictures, videos, and etc. So again, everyone, thank you for being a part. Thank you for watching this video. This is pre-recorded because I'm at the trailhead right now. I'm going to post this a little later. So stay blessed, everyone. Continue to keep God first. Stay positive, and the best is yet to come to you, your family, and your situation. I'm living proof of it. And as always, bang bang not a game. Faithful to the Bay. Go Niners. My hiking sticks are also 49er red colors, so don't get it twisted. 49er handles. So I got tan handles, red and black. I bought these on Amazon a couple months ago. So these are Trail Buddy hiking poles, and I had to represent my Niner colors. So it's beige, tan, white, and red. I have my 49er mitts. I was trying to find my 49er sweater hat in my trunk, and I couldn't find it. And I didn't want to hike with my 49er caps that I got in my car. They're too nice caps to hike with. I had some other ones I could have put on, but I wanted to hit the trail a little early. So stay blessed, guys. Stay tuned. When I post these footage tonight, it's going to blow your mind. Trust me, and believe it. Mooses galore in ways that you've never seen them before. Stay tuned. It's going to get real tonight when I post this material. Definitely stay tuned tonight for it. All right. See you on the next one.